So what a perfect start to this Republic Visionary Indians Summit. Our next guest now is going to be an entrepreneur whose journey continues to inspire thousands. The theme is from first purchase to lifelong loyalty. From humble beginnings to building of India's most trusted diagnostic chains, Dr. Arokiaswamy Velumani, the founder of Thyrocare, has a story that reflects discipline, resilience, and a sharp focus on customer trust. And he's going to be in conversation with my colleague Himanshu Shekhar, editor, Digital News Operations. Gentlemen, I request all of you to please keep your mobile phones on silent as we proceed with the fireside chat on first purchase to lifelong loyalty. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rakshita, and good morning, everyone. My guest today is Mr. Arokiaswamy Velumani, and you see a simple man sitting with me, and I think that is how his life has been. I was reading about him, and it's an amazing read. I have seen headlines like, let me first tell you, he started from a humble background. I think your parents were farmers, right? In Coimbatore, he started his career as a lab assistant, and then went on to form Thyrocare. Today, Thyrocare is worth $1 billion company, and he is one of India's most successful billionaires, the person sitting right next to me. So a big round of applause.
Thank you.
And Mr. Velumani, whatever I have read, one word that has come from all my research work on you is humility. How have you managed to maintain that with dealing with in so much of diverse range of work? And Thyrocare today is a global brand. You don't have time, but still one word that has stuck in all the write-ups, articles about people who have wrote about you is humility. Tell me something like, how have you managed to be so humble?
Thank you. Thank you for Republic Network to have me here. What is simplified is sold. What is simplified only is understood. I saw you struggling with my name. It's a South Indian name. And you can remember Velumani. And you can remember value money.
Okay.
And you can also, Velumani means absolute value for money.
Oh my God.
So that's how I simplify.
Big round of applause, everyone.
And to remain grounded, you don't have to do anything. To remain humble, you don't have to do anything. You act poorer than what you are humble. If you act richer than what you are, that's the trouble. So I have always remained same man. Was in a government officer, drawing a 5,000 rupees salary, my last salary, I remember. Today people call it as 5,000 crore. It has not gone into my head. I still remember one of the Marathi punchlines. Paisa kisat.
Note that down, guys.
Paisa kisat. Dogyat nahi.
Paisa ke saath?
Paisa kisat. Pocket. And it should not be in the head.
Great.
So that makes a simple, humble.
And
some music is on. I don't know why. Just 1 minute. No, there's a meta. So that got activated. Some music was there. So as long as money doesn't get into your head, you remain frugal. In fact, success is never a problem. Sustaining the success
is a bigger challenge.
Sustaining the success is the biggest problem. Let me repeat. Success is never a problem. Sustaining the success is the biggest problem. To have sustained success, you need to be disciplined. And to be disciplined, you need to be humble. I think that makes it.
Yes, that makes it. That answers my question. And I read an article which says that you don't own a car.
Yeah,
That
I
was
didn't.
some time ago.
I didn't buy a car. I didn't buy a house. Fortunately, I say so because as a government officer, you don't have enough money even to live. But then I could have bought a house taking Government of India loan at a 4% interest. My wife was working with State Bank of India. She could have taken with 3% interest. I believe heaven in life is EMI free life. I don't know how, I don't know why. My mother was a lady who had 5 children, no income. She reared 2 buffaloes,
Yeah.
10 liters milk a day, 70 liters a week, 1 rupee a liter, 70 rupees was the budget for the week. She made sure all her children were Madras University graduate and Mumbai University postgraduates without borrowing single rupee from anyone else. That's the power of that lady.
I can
So
see.
I always believe those who are frugal are most powerful leaders and entrepreneurs. I remained frugal, humble, everything resonates. Finally, it gave me success.
I can see tears in his eyes while he described all that. I am like sitting pretty close to him. And,
Not only that, I must tell you, my salary was 10,000, my wife's salary was 10,000, my expenditure per month was 5,000, my saving was 15,000. That was the power of my wife.
Do I need to ask any question to him? I would love if anybody wants to ask a question to him.
Yeah, I'm very good at answering questions. In fact, your question can be shorter and my answer, your questions should be shorter than my answer. That's one condition.
Okay,
Go ahead.
we'll come with the questions. I think my team is getting the mics here. But before I go to our audience, or probably I also have a question. Like, did you ever think when you were in Coimbatore, when you were like 13 years?
हम जो सोचते हैं वो कभी होता ही नहीं है, जो हो ही जाता है वो कभी हम सोचा ही नहीं है.
Well. I think these are lines from experience. These are not Salim Javed's lines.
निकल पड़ो, रास्ता अपने आप बनता है.
So, at what point of time you thought that, okay, enough of working in a, you also have worked with, you are a scientist.
When I am enjoying, why there is enough of working? Enjoy more. At an age of 61, I thought I am now senior citizen, I must relax. At an age of 66, I realized I exited too early. Today, this year, I have twins. I am pregnant. 2 startups. Wait, Velumani 2.0 is coming.
Well, Velumani 2.0, guys. Do you need a blockbuster script? If at all there could be, here's a man sitting next to me. And probably I got less time to research. I would have probably done more. But I think you don't need to research much when you are sitting with Mr. Velumani. So tell me about Thyrocare. What do you think? We all are talking about how AI is coming into every field, including medicine, including research and all. How do you think AI is like impacting Thyrocare's business? How you are upscaling on that front?
Yeah, before that, I want to talk about what actually I did in Thyrocare so that
Yes, please.
audience will
Yes,
understand. Please. I'm not a magician.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur. I was a farmer's son. I did a graduation of gratefulness of my mother. A mathematician. Few years in Coimbatore, unemployed, underemployed. Boarded in a train, Jayanti Janata Express, 1982, August 18, berth number 41, coach S9, landed in Mumbai with only a 500 rupees in my pocket. Started as a lab assistant, became a scientist, finished my MSc and PhD in Mumbai in BRC, thankful for Mumbai to make me a most powerful man. मैंने पैसा नहीं लाया था, सिर्फ स्टैमिना का साथ आया था. So Mumbai is a great city which makes everybody powerful as long as they have stamina. Saved money, invested into business, सिर्फ 2 lakh रुपया. I have never borrowed, I never taken money inside the company. I have never employed an experienced man. I have employed 25,000 freshers and only freshers. For 25 years, the company was growing 25% CAGR. In the entire world, India is cheapest in healthcare. In entire India, I am the cheapest, and I had 40% EBITDA in my balance sheet. That was an asset seen by investors. In IPO, I got 75 times oversubscribed, and an exit was $1 billion. I must tell you, this is a dream journey every entrepreneur today is having, and I am considered as a superstar in the entrepreneur world in today's youth. I am open to teach you how to create a wealth without anybody else's support or anybody else's fund. And there are a lot of things available on YouTube you can go through. It's a wonderful journey, wonderful entrepreneurial journey. And if there are questions, I will be able to answer.
Before I give my audience a chance to ask the questions, I also have a question, sir. Tell us about the Thyrocare story. Whose idea was that, okay, enough of work now, let's do something, let's start. Whose idea was it, and how you actually made it possible?
I said, look, many people think that, you first get an idea, then you incubate an idea, then you fund an idea, nothing. It happened. I was feeling a bit bored. Let me tell you, comfort zones are danger zones. A government officer, gazetted officer, post 15 years working, 2 salaries, me and my wife, 2 good salaries, 2 children, 2 good children, 2 promotions, everything put together made me to think something is wrong. अपने आप से पूछा था कि जीने आया या जीतने आया, बड़ा बनना है या बुढ़ा बनना है. बुढ़ा तो अपने आप होता है, वो भी सरकार नौकरी में जल्दी होते हैं. I'm a man, restless man, and I felt I should get on, and got on, and remained focused. And I want to tell 4 words are most important for success in life, entrepreneur success. First, patience. Today, children at 20 are telling, I want to become a unicorn. I never knew the spelling of unicorn until I was even 50 years of age. 37, I start the business. So I had a patience, built knowledge. Second is focus. In a 100 kilogram body, I focused on 15 gram gland thyroid. Patience, focus. The third one is frugality. पैसा आने से पहले खर्च कर डालता है. Don't spend tomorrow's money today. You spend day before yesterday's money today. You will be the most powerful entrepreneur. Fourth, discipline. I said success is not a problem. Sustaining the success is the problem. Don't forget the sequence also. Patience, focus, frugality, and discipline. You are going to be a very successful man.
Wonderful. I would like to now open this forum for my audience. If you have any questions, anyone? Okay. I think I have another question. So my team says that Dr. Velumani recently tweeted that family decisions can be discussed, but business decisions should not be
discussed.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the punchline. In life, either you can discuss or you can decide. You can't do both. You discuss, you can't decide. Especially with your family members, you discuss, gone. They will not allow you to do anything. You know why? There are only 2 options you have got. One is what is easy to do, another is what is right to do. Unfortunately, what is easy to do is not right to do, and what is right to do is not easy to do, and your parents will not allow you what is difficult to do. So if at all you want to be successful, do what is difficult to do. All of you are planning to do what is easy to do. Ability to see that difficulty, and there is no one who has suffered because they did what is difficult to do. So that is one thing. So I tell people, don't discuss, decide. There is nothing known as a right decision. Take a decision, make it right. And that's what I have done. I have come to Mumbai with a decision. I came to Mumbai. When I came, I didn't know the difference between Hindi and Marathi. There are 2 languages. Then I also was confused because script was same. अभी तो मैं कहीं भी मराठी मध्ये पण बोलू सकतो. मतलब क्या है? Anything you can learn. I want youth to have confidence. Do. Just focus and remain focused.
Mr. Velumani, when I think I'll just take one more question from what you have just said, is people talk about taking risks, take a decision. That's what you just told. So there's a stage like every working person, or maybe even if he's a farmer or office going person, wants to jump into and start or create something new or build something new. There's something called, people say this is like in young age, we lot of on our coffee table discussions we say that, okay, this is the amount I need to have in as a safety net, and once that is in my pocket, I will probably venture into something new or probably follow my passion. What do you think, how that works? Like, should there be a safety net before you jump into something new?
Very, very important. Very, very important. When I left my job, I found my closing balance was 2 lakh rupees in 1995. It is approximately equal to 2 crores today.
Yeah.
My monthly expenditure was only 5,000 rupees. 2 lakh rupees, 5,000 per month is 40 months family is safe. Tick number 1. Tick number 2, already all my colleagues had bought 3-bedroom hall kitchens. I was the only guy without EMI. Tick number 2. Third, my wife was working with State Bank of India. Aur kya chahiye? This is most important. You can risk yourself. You can't risk your family. You are not entitled to risk your family. That's why I tell people, wait until 35, make some basic money, keep the family anchored, and you go and take all the risk. So risking is important. When, how, what risk, everything is important. Otherwise, you sabko duba dalega.
When you moved out of Coimbatore, you left your own people there. How, like, I will bring you to family values. How much do you miss that?
Wonderful. When I left my home, all my neighbors told me I am cheating my family, eldest son, leaving your siblings, leaving your mother, and you are going to Mumbai. There were a couple of neighbors sitting next to my mother and asking, is your son going to Bombay? She said, yes. Bombay girls are very bad. Be careful. I came to Mumbai. Third year I bring my...
Let me tell you that same, be it Coimbatore, now you just told me about Coimbatore, or be it Patna, or be it Allahabad, or be it Amritsar, that's the same story. That almost every middle class or people from humble backgrounds, they do hear that. Okay, please continue, sir.
I came immediately after 2 years. My second brother I brought, made him to study law college. I brought another brother, made him to do a PhD in Bombay University. I brought my sister. I brought my family. All of us built a business. Finally, I gave a job for 25,000 people in Mumbai.
Well. That's a story.
I brought them. I didn't miss them. अरे, हम जो सोचता है, जरूर होएगा अगर आप हमारे पास stamina रहेगा तो. That's one single currency is stamina.
What is Thyrocare doing next?
I sold that company. The company exited. I have become a big sensation because I exited that value, and suddenly I realized I have exited the business too early. So I am back into business, and I'm going to disrupt this time, a deep disruption.
Well, that's a headline. So
and exactly what you said. And let me tell you, what was BSNL was disrupted by Airtel. What was Airtel was disrupted by Jio. In the laboratory, there was a BSNL kind of operation. I was the Airtel, disrupted it. I exited it. I am the Jio, I am going to come in now. So that's what I believe. And let me tell you, a disruption is never a disruption until it benefits the common man. If you have done a business,
so
you made money.
Major disruption is on the cards?
Disruption is very much on the cards.
You want to give some heads up on it, yeah?
Yeah, I think it is very simple. For diagnostic tests, if somebody was spending 1,000 rupees in 1995, it became 500 rupees in 2020. In 2030, it will become 250 rupees. Similar to 90 rupees per 3 minutes was BSNL for Mumbai to Delhi STD. Then it became 1 rupee per minute. Then voice free, SMS free, and roaming free. That's what is going to happen in diagnostic industry.
That's a big headline. I think all those listening to you will definitely make some news articles on that. Dr. Velumani, it's indeed a pleasure talking to you. I will definitely not give the closing remarks here. I want you to tell the young audience here and who will be listening your interview on TV and on their mobile sets, what is your one message to the youth today? Because I do not think there can be a better example of success from humble backgrounds than Dr. Velumani, and a person who has continued to keep his humility intact. He is grounded to his roots. He is a family man. He takes care of his entire people in his area, gives them jobs. And now what he is promising here is that your diagnostic rates and the money that you spend in your health checkups will go down. So I think the closing remarks should be from Dr. Velumani.
Yeah. Let me tell you, don't try to impress your neighbor. Try to make your parents proud. It's very, very important. The first one is expenditure. The second one is certainly such a pleasure. You will be very happy, number one. Number two, don't start any business before 30 or 35. You need age to understand what is product, what is market, what is pricing, what is competition, what is brand. Don't ever start just like that. It's a maturity it needs, so have patience. The next one is what to do is never a problem. What do you do is not a big problem. How do you do is the biggest challenge. Anything you can take. Today Amazon is not doing anything new. It is doing the same Kirana Dukan business in a very different tech-enabled way. You can do it. What do you do is not as important as how do you do. The next one, don't think that you will learn everything in that and then only you can do business. Nikal pado, rasta apne aap banta hai. The next one is, make mistakes. Make all mistakes. Make them very fast. Don't repeat mistakes. If you repeat the same mistake, you will become a beggar. And if you do every day a new mistake, you will become a billionaire. So keep doing mistakes, but doing every time new mistakes, right? But last point, be it success in education or in business or in life, it is not that those who don't make mistakes are very successful. Learn first, learn fast. Only 4 words. Learn first, learn fast. You are the leader. Be a leader. You need not be a owner. Owners are scared. Leaders are not scared. Be a lion. Be a leader. God bless you.
Well, Dr. Arokiaswamy Velumani, thank you for your indeed encouraging words. And next time, I think I have not had a better session or a better interview than this. Thank you for giving that opportunity and coming here, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I second that, Himanshu. Thank you so much, Dr. Velumani. It's a very inspiring fireside chat there. And thank you so much for the mantra that you just delivered for all of us here. And I now request my colleague Himanshu to present a token of appreciation to Dr. Velumani from Republic, on behalf of Republic Media Network. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, once again.